YouTube.com/that'srank. Give it a subscribe because you do not want to miss new episodes. A lot of the times, he's trying foods that'll make you kind of cringe, but that's the beauty of it. Chris Fothergill-Brown, welcome back to the Milkman Show.
Hello, John.
Okay, the little dramatic pause there has me squeamish already.
Can you smell it? Can you smell it, John?
I didn't think anybody else could, but yes, but I was.
Yeah. Well, I want you to close your eyes.
Blaming the dog.
I want you to go back to a weekend morning in your childhood. You're just waking up. Oh, and what's that? Fresh coffee is being brewed for Dad, and the unmistakable smell of bacon popping and sizzling in a cast iron pan has completely overpowered your house.
Oh, it's sexy. Yeah.
I need to stop. I'm getting hungry and I'm ready to eat like a whole pound of bacon and then, spend the rest of the day lying around in agonizing pain, wondering why I ate a whole pound of bacon. So today I want to talk about smells and food.
All right.
The way a food smells plays an active role in making us hungry or turning us off from food alternatively. They can unlock some amazing memories, good and bad. Few things get to me quite like that top description that I gave you, but conversely, I can tell you about some of the ranker foods that I've come across over the course of my life.
No doubt.
Now, I don't think that everything is meant for consumption. My opinion on anything that reeks to high hell is that it's like a skunk spray. It's the food's defense mechanism telling you, don't eat this. So, for example, when milk spoils, it develops a funk telling you it's best to let this one go.
Yep.
And I actually brought up the milk on purpose because I'm going to put the smelling unlocking memories to the test with you right now. Now, you and I used to work together many, many years ago.
We did.
And part of your job was to attend special events around the city when companies wanted a milkman. You'd show up at the business and then thousands of screaming fans would come barreling in to meet you, ripping off their shirts, pure pandemonium. I'm sure you remember it well.
Exactly how it happened.
Exactly.
Thousands of them, yes.
So one Saturday, and I remember this super well, you were at a dance club or something on a Saturday night, close to a grocery store.
The minute you mentioned milk, I thought that's exactly where my mind went. I can't believe you remember this. Yes.
Yep. So you would cut in during commercial breaks live on location, and I was back at Master Control, helpfully pressing the on button whenever it was time for you to talk. I was
absolutely gagging on the air. So that was the Lucky 7 in Embrun, which is if you're familiar with Embrun, there's they call it a mall. It's a strip plaza, and the restaurant is upstairs. Right next door is a dairy. And I guess the night that we happened to be there was the night that they were getting rid of all of the expired milk. And Chris.
I'm telling you, it brought something right back to you, like I said that it would. You can smell it right now. I know you can.
The fact that stands out in your memory and you were in the studio miles away from it speaks volumes as to just how foul that was.
For 4 hours, I got minute-by-minute updates from the smell from a very sour milkman on location.
I can't even begin to describe it. It is horrific.
I'm glad you remember that because that made my night. And here we are some 20 plus years later. I have not forgotten that. So now, unfortunately, John, there's people in the world who don't listen to this food defense mechanism, which is why things like Limburger cheese exist. And now I want to tell you about the smelliest thing I've ever personally come across that apparently is meant for consumption. In Asia, there's a fruit called the durian. It's got a prickly exterior, sort of like a pineapple. It's round like a coconut and has a little woody stem on top of it. It looks like a novelty-sized hand grenade, if I was to describe it. Now, I was aware of this thing's reputation, and I'd always steered clear of it. And unfortunately, one day, it decided not to steer clear of me. I was in the Philippines doing some grocery shopping, and you'd love the name of the store. It's the SM grocery store.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, before you get too excited, SM stands for Shoe Mall.
Sure it does.
Yeah. They also have a toy store. Just thought I'd throw that out there.
Do you get to shop blindfolded and handcuffed?
I never went in, but if I ever go back, I'll find out for you.
I'm opening a store called SM Grocery. It'll be a whole other experience.
Is that leather or fruits chew? Who knows? So you know how Costco loves hauling out the free samples for customers to try?
Uh-huh.
These guys did the same, except they were opening durians. When I walked into the store, it was like being punched in the face by a pile of ripe baby diapers that had been marinating in the sun.
Oh, no.
I nearly retched on the spot and I had to leave. My groceries were going to wait for a totally different day. But what I noted is there was this mad lineup of customers waiting to get their hands on the durian. Allegedly, Anthony Bourdain swears it tastes like cheesecake, but I don't know how anybody finds the inner strength to find out for themselves because it smelled worse than an outhouse at an outdoor concert. John.
Exactly, because smell is everything. That's what leads you to put it in your mouth in the first place. If it doesn't smell good, it ain't going anywhere near my mouth.
I can't figure out who the first person was to try that to find out for us.
Yeah, right.
Now, hilariously, I went to the movies at the mall later that week, and there was a huge sign out front. So over there, you're allowed to bring food into the movies. But this sign read, unfortunately, customers are no longer allowed to bring durian into the theater. Which made me laugh because if they had to post that sign, it means somebody at some point decided that that was a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how everybody at the office hates the coworker who microwaves their fish?
Oh, now, my God.
Ramp that up times about 100, and that's the degree of non-self-awareness you'd need to open a durian in a movie theater. So there you go, John. We started at bacon and ended with a fruit that smells like pant loads of fun. And that is your update for the day.
Chris Fothergill-Brown. It's all about food in unimaginable ways, and what a memory you've got. I can't believe that broadcast has stood out in your mind. That was a long time ago. His YouTube channel is worth a subscribe so you get the latest episodes directly into your inbox. It's youtube.com/that'srank.